This partnership began in 2013 between Sheltering Arms, which is the parent organization of Educare Atlanta, and Georgia State University. So part of the national model of Educare is data utilization. It's one of the core features of Educare. And so we as a local evaluation partner gather information from children, families, and teachers, and then we use that information with the leadership team at Educare. Educare has a strong leadership team. They have family support workers who support family well-being and parenting and family functioning. They have a strong mentor-teacher model in which they have curriculum specialists that are supporting teachers in their daily practices. And we use all the information we gather both with Georgia State students and ourselves as research faculty to support the site, and we meet regularly with them to decision make about the data we collect. So it's not like Georgia State comes in and says, hey, here's the information, you should do this. We meet regularly and we say, what's important to you? What do you notice about this data? How do you think we can use this data to support children and families at your site? And so data becomes integral to the partnership. It becomes integral in thinking about our impact in this community that is traditionally underserved and has been historically marginalized. And so data is really foundational to identifying where we should be moving and how we should be supporting families on a day-to-day, week-to-week, and year-to-year basis. The best part about working with Educare Atlanta are the personal relationships that have happened over the last, not quite decade. I say every day that starts at Educare is a good day. When you walk in the door, every day is a good day because people smile at you, they greet you, they welcome you. It is a community of practice in which they appreciate the partnerships we have developed. They understand we are trustworthy, that we care about them as humans, we care about also educational outcomes, and we have a shared vision and goal for the work that we're doing.
Wow. So when I look back, I think the first time that I met Jimmy Peterson, JP, he's the director for the Deaf Center. I think it was my first year living in Atlanta. So I went to a fall festival that was hosted by that organization, and I met Jimmy there, and I explained who I was, my background, and he had several ideas of things that we could do to partner together. Mostly with the Deaf Center, the two of us work together. We have a few different team members that also work with us on the Deaf STEM camp called STEM Hands. So that camp happens every year in the summer. We invite deaf students from all over the state of Georgia to come to Georgia State University and stay in the dorms and learn about science from deaf and hearing professionals. But Jimmy and I have worked together on several different projects before. So for example, we host story time at the Little Shop of Stories in Decatur, Georgia. And I also used to be on the board of directors for GCDHH as well. Okay, so for me, the best part of partnering with the Georgia Center for Deaf and Hard of Hearing, there's so many things. But I think that the number one thing for me is seeing deaf students in Atlanta, in this area, come to Georgia State, have positive experiences with deaf role models, see their interests in STEM grow. That's really been inspiring for me to see how this partnership can have this positive impact on students' lives.
This partnership is very dynamic, and it's been ongoing for roughly 6 years since I started at Georgia State University in the College of Education and Human Development. It's a traditional public middle school in South Atlanta, so it was identified as being a strategic partner, and it's one that has housed many of our student teachers who are at the school and has gone on to hire many of our student teachers from our program who graduate with their teaching cert to be full-time teachers of record at the school. And it's really a powerful partnership because of my earnest desire to support traditional public schools, especially in Atlanta Public Schools. Our program is a 2-year program. So before our students get into their student teaching, which is during their senior year or second year in the program, they take some education foundation classes and some curriculum design classes. We strategically placed and asked King Middle School to have those classes field-based, it's called, at the school, so that our students could be learning that content while in a dynamic school placement. So it's sort of allowing them to bridge the concepts that they're learning in class with the real-world examples because of the affordances of being at the school during the school day, working with the children, working with the students of the school. My hope is for the relationship to really flourish. This leadership team is exciting, it's dynamic, and they have a philosophy that really aligns with what we want to support in our teacher development program. And so I want this to be long-term. I would love for this to continue to be dynamic and to eventually be a lab school for our department.